So yeah, welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And as I've got a little time since I ran from my training, but I missed it. Blame the fasting. My energy ain't all up there yet. But one thing that I've been looking at and I've been laughing at over the last few years is people actually ruining their relationships with actual good, genuine, honest people. And I've sit back and it makes me laugh and smile. So when I actually look at my life, I could just go into, I'm just going to give you some facts how I actually sit back and laugh. So the other day on Friday or Saturday, whenever it was, whatever day, I sent my emails out to thank everyone that has supported me. Thank you. And tell them that there's actually a 30% sale on. So I happened to send an email to some of the racist people that did support me before they decided, oh, we can't use this black man on whatnot. And this black man doesn't sell on eBay. So in fact, as racist football fans, we're going to actually try and rubbish his business by leaving negative feedback. Go have a look at my homepage, my YouTube homepage. You will actually see the video where they comment in there where I'm talking about how my business is challenged. And you see how these racist football fans are commenting, oh no, we ain't. I laugh at them. I'm going past the point. The point is, I said to them from the very beginning, I said as a reseller from the very beginning, I've built a website, I've built a platform for honest sellers, honest businesses, honest collectors. And as you see my business grow and you see me actually connect with honest, genuine, respectful people, you will start to see these honest, genuine, respectful people have their products listed on my website. Until then, I don't really care. I'll just list everything on there that's owned by me. And when I got a 1-star review on Friday or Saturday talking about my prices are way too high, I laughed and thought, you racist son of a bitch. You know what I mean? It's because you got an email talking about, oh, you can save 30%, but then you had a little look and you thought, this black man's website, somewhere I like to buy from and sell on eBay or extort people and whatnot. But I can't. This is for people who actually like the product and actually want to buy the product. When you actually like a product and buy the product, the value will depending on condition, depending on shipping, depending on service, depend on the actual product you can see, on the condition, the cleanliness, everything about it. That's what we equivalate into prices. Sometimes, yes, we sell things underpriced and you get a deal. But that's not for me to put everything underpriced just for you to go and get a deal. Because you ain't coming back. And it's something I realised. I sent an email to all these people. And I realised when I sent them the email, it's because these people bought from me because they thought the market was low at that time and they wanted to abuse the market by buying from me and then selling on eBay or whatnot like they are the goats. And I laughed and smiled because now these same people are struggling because they're now having to do additional scams and whatnot. And it makes me laugh because I say, I've seen posts now, how do we get rid of our cards? You shouldn't have brought them if you weren't interested in holding them for years. You shouldn't have listened to the man that was saying to you, I can make you money by fixing the boxes that are being broken and whatnot. And I'll get you that one of one. I'll get you those set of cards you want. All you need to do is keep supporting me. So, a lot of people were confused. They're like, oh, my breaker looks after me. He ships me items straight away. And I'm getting big hits from him. But in the end, he helped you to sell your cards for undervalue for you to then come back to him and spend more than the card that you sold plus your wages. Now, I'm an honest person. I'm not a gino. I'm obviously a business and a collector, and I'm obviously here to make profit, but I'm not here to lie and gino people. And now let me show you why I laugh, because I think these same people that were ginoing me and laughing at me and actually have thousands of cards that are probably high-end cards that they can't keep listing on eBay. They're getting angry that, oh, it's been so undersold on whatnot, so they're smashing the cards, they're breaking the cards, they're hitting one-on-ones and not sending them. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Give it 2 seconds. Give it 2 seconds. Give it 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. See how my timing's not too bad actually, is it? Eh? But yeah, the main thing that what I was trying to get at is I laugh at them now because they're struggling to sell on eBay, they're struggling to sell on whatnot, they're now getting angry with the sellers because they're now buying a bargain, they're now getting a deal. And I laugh and think, didn't you realise from 2 years ago you could have had your cards just sitting on my website right now? Right now. You could have had these all highlighted, not on a place like eBay where you're getting extorted to list, where you're getting jinnled by scammers, where you're having competition with thousands and billions of other people that are selling, and not just selling, but selling the same things and a billion other things. So unless you're someone that's been pushed by some sponsorship deal, unless you're someone that works with eBay, works with Tops, works with whatnot, your profile is not going to be seen at the higher ranking where you need to be seen, even if your product is cheaper, even if your service is better. And this is how the jinnles are jinnling us. But they can't jinnle me, and that's why they hate me. You know what I mean? And I say it again, these people could have actually listed on my website. These people could have actually used my website for actually good, for hobbies. But no, they thought they'd go and leave 1-star reviews like, oh, our prices are too much. Well, the prices are too much on eBay. The prices are too much in Selfridges. The prices are too much in Primark. But do you go and tell them that? Do you go and tell them? And then it makes me laugh because I'm going to flip it on you and show you what type of people these are. These are just racist, fascist scum, simply. And they see a black business doing everything legally, working on his own, not being bought out, not going to dance in no dress, not going to act all feminine, not going to act gay because I'm not gay. Not that I have any issues with gay people, just the fact of I am not gay. So for me, let me show you show you the difference in me. Some people act like they don't like gay people. I'm going to show you. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of Islam. So obviously I understand being gay or lesbian is not a religious thing. But that does not mean as a human being they cannot make their own decisions. And something as a young boy, and it's very funny to say, but it's something that some people will understand and overstand. As a man that loved women, I actually wish every man was gay. Back in the day, obviously I've got my one woman now, so I don't even care. But back in the day, I probably would have wished everyone was gay. Why? Because it leaves more women open for me. But we're going away from the point again. You see what happens to me? My mind goes again. I'm fasting. So when I'm fasting, you will see I'm a lot more awake. I talk a lot more. Yeah, this is why I say to some people, when I'm not fasting, I'm in my normal day-to-day routine, I'm more relaxed than you even know. Yeah, so let me just hit the nail on the head that I'm trying to get at. People ruin good people. And what I mean by that is, now I live in England, yeah, and there's a lot of wars going on now. And I look at me as a black man, and I'm English to my heart, I'm Jamaican to my heart, I'm Muslim to my heart, and I'm African in my brain. Not African in my heart, but I'm African in my brain, if that makes sense. Because I know where we come from, but I'm not going to say I'm African, am I? Like, I'm English Jamaican, like, you know what I'm trying to say? So I understand that. But the real life is, if this country goes to war, and all these British people saying they don't want people to help them, I love to see all the English British people that are marching, all these so-called football hooligan soldiers and the man them, to go to war. I want to see you go and get your M5s, M4s, go get those AKs, go get them and hit the front field and be the men. Because I don't want you to expect no black man, no Asian man, no asylum seeker to come and defend this country. Now, as I said, there's some good people that could war and battle for this country, but do you think they should or should feel the need to? Something we should think about. Just like me, these racist scum want to come on my Google business and leave 1-star feedback to feel like they're the goats and feel like they're making any difference to a review. Just because you add 10, 20 fake reviews onto your Google business profile does not mean that your one negative against mine is going to make any difference. And again, it comes back to jealousy and hate. But once again, the real point I'm trying to make again is they're going to regret it. They look down on black people. They look down on asylum seekers. They look down on Muslims. But Muslims actually house homeless in this country. You could go into any masjid, whether you're Muslim or not, and get housed. Did you know that? You could go and sleep in masjids overnight. Can you just go into any church and sleep overnight? Oh, missing me train here, thank you, mate. But real life again, don't ruin good people because of judgments. Because we think we know somebody or we want to put people in a box. I told them on Whatnot, I told them in eBay, I tell you in England, you ain't putting this black man in no box. In fact, I'll put you in the racist box. I'll put you in the fascist box. And it's quite funny, as I said, I love to see if the war really comes here, who these so-called Britain First Football Lads Alliance who want to protect all the kids and women. I want to see you all go on that battlefield. I don't want to see you going to Jamaica. I don't want to see you going to Africa. I don't want to see you looking around here for no black man looking to save you. Okay? Because again, you're going to ruin the good people because you're a nasty piece of, yeah? And again, as I say, it's real life. Some people will try to put down the good people and make you hate the good people. But then in the end, they actually need those same people that they were putting down. And as I said, that's just like SJ Cartier Limited's business website. How many resellers have tried to ruin my website, my business online, whether it's on Whatnot, whether it's on eBay, but now they're struggling on those same platforms. And I've still got my website here to hit across the world. When you have to consider, oh, we're British, we left the EU, and now we have to worry about shipping here, shipping there, buying from. I don't have those issues. My business, my website is set up to ship anywhere in the world, regardless of the changes. So you might not have had those issues that you have on eBay. But they didn't realise this back then, did they? They were just trying to knock down the good guy. And all those little connections in the reselling game you have, in the Whatnot game, on eBay game, you could have brought them to SJ Cartier Limited's website and imagine how much honest customers you would have. Because, well, we cut away the ginnels because we don't allow ginneling. We don't allow scams. You know, like eBay will allow someone to buy something, return the fake item, and you can get the money and they can get the money. None of that's happening with my website. My illegal life has gone. You know what I'm trying to say? I had a fool, and I'm going to call them a fool, because in the middle of Ramadan, how are you messaging me and you've never spoke to me in a couple of years talking about moves and get out of here to laugh at him? Say, listen, I'm legal now, bro. Look at my website, and worst of all, you're coming to me in Ramadan. Get out of here with your shaitan. Get out of here. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's real life. People will try to come at you with the negativity to distract you from the positivity, but in the end, that negativity they were pushing blocked all the positivity they could have gained. And really, this is a little SJ Cartier Limited Convos quote moment, but it's gone on a little longer. As I say, real life, a lot of people, even these English British people, forgetting that me as a black man looking like this, I'm completely English. I'm completely British. Yes, I'm completely Jamaican as well. Yes, I'm completely Muslim, but that doesn't change where my heart lays, does it? Because I'm all of them. You know what I'm trying to say? But you're gonna judge, you're gonna talk about we want all them asylum seekers gone. You know, kick out my mummy and daddy out this country. You know, kick out my grandparents out this country. So who you want out? Because I'm born here. Yeah, real life. Who the good people you're trying to kick out? Because I said again, there's a lot of good cultured people that do a lot of things that English, white, British people walk past people all the day and don't do nothing. I'll give you a little insight. I have just walked through my town of Trowbridge and I saw police. I don't see police walking around unless they're just wandering, yeah? I see police out there taking pictures with a random person with their dog. I had to question them. Why are you taking pictures with this random person? Because it looks like you're doing community work. One picture shows, you can tell a whole story with one picture. And in fact, you was just wandering around looking for pictures to take to seem like you're doing something. Get out of here! Get out of here! You know what I mean? Idiots. And this is the type of culture that these certain marchers are asking for. They're asking for us to be British where we don't think about anyone else but ourselves. Nah, sorry. Islam's coming here where we think for people. And another thing before I end, this is what's so beautiful about Islam, yeah? And it's so beautiful about being a good person and just naturally good, yeah? All these people marching and talking about how bad Islam is, how bad this is. And I said it to you before, a lot of people would have said the same about black people till they started speaking to black people and getting to know them. This is why we have a lot of mixed race babies now, because a lot of people were told to stay away from the black person till they found out this black person was loving and respectful and treated them with care. Now they care for this black person. Now they respect other black people. This is the same thing that's going to happen with Islam. So keep marching, people. Keep marching. Because you're just going to bring more people to Islam. Yeah? And I'll leave it at that. So thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And I hope everybody enjoys their Monday.